Hello everyone and welcome to my WWE Summerslam 2021 review. Okay, so let's start this off. There was a pre-show match between Baron Corbin and Big E, which I was not there to see. I was out on my walk and I had no idea it was happening. So yeah, apparently it was for the Big E's briefcase or something like that. But Big E won, so I mean, that's all you need to know. I didn't see it, so you know. Anyway, the actual show, kicked off with RK Bro facing AJ Styles and Omos for the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was fine, you know. Omos can still barely move, so there's that. AJ Styles, however, did the styling DDT to Matt Riddle on the floor. Oh, that ruled. I popped huge for that. In the end, Randy Orton hit AJ with RKO, and RK Bro are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Couldn't care less. Alexa Bliss fought Eva Marie with Doudrop in her corner. Apparently they were selling Lily dolls at the show, and depending on the sale of the Lily dolls, that's gonna see if Alexa's gonna keep this gimmick or not. So I hope no one bought Lily dolls. There were a couple people in the crowd who were waving their Lily dolls, but I mean, I just pray to God that they're the only ones who bought them. This match was nothing, and it was boring. Alexa Bliss defeated Eva Marie. I mean, and then after the match, Doudrop, Piper Niven, god damn it, put on Eva Marie's coat and all that stuff. I didn't care. Sheamus defended the United States Championship against Damian Priest. This match was actually pretty good. This is when I'm like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. It was a really fine match. It wasn't anything too special, though. It was just like a fine match. And in the end, Damian Priest beat Sheamus to win the US title. Very happy with him winning a championship. Yeah, this Damian Priest is awesome. I love Damian Priest. Sheamus I like too, you know, so. But I just think this was Damian Priest's time. Then we had the Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Mysterios. This match was just kind of didn't really care about this one either. The Usos win, they retained. And surprisingly, I thought that Dominic was going to turn on Ray. I think everyone kind of did, and he didn't. So, what the hell? Come on now. Like, are they really just going to keep elongating this heel turn that we all know is going to happen? Like, really? Like, this was a perfect time to do it. Oh, and Rey Mysterio came out in a Macho Man attire, which looked cool. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair got to the ring first. Very confused why the champion's coming out first, because they shouldn't, because she's the champion. Then they say Sasha Banks is not able to compete. And so her replacement will be Carmella. I groan because from what I've heard, she's just been fighting Carmella for like the past couple weeks now. So it's like, you're doing it again? Really? So Carmella came out, they're like about to start the match, and then Becky Lynch's music hit. Huge pop. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, Becky's back. This is awesome. Immediately part of my head's like, they only did this because CM Punk showed up. Becky Lynch showed up. Awesome. She beat up Carmella, threw her out of the ring, and then Becky's like, how about you and me for the SmackDown Women's title? Bianca's like, alright, we're all really happy. We're like, okay, alright. Bianca versus Becky. And then the match starts. Becky hits a rock bottom and wins. What the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand what the process, what your thinking process was here. Because now, according to reports, they knew Sasha wasn't going to be here for like a week. So you had an entire goddamn week to think of a better idea, and you give us this. Because you've now just ruined Becky now. She came back, everyone's happy. You can see, when she won, it was a much subdued pop. It was more of like a surprise, like, whoa type pop. But then, like, after it, everyone was going, this is not good. And it was not good. Like, way to just bury Bianca completely. Now her title reign means jack. Great job, guys. Great job. You give us a return, we're all super happy. It's typical of WWE. They give you something, you're like, oh, this is so happy, and then all of a sudden they just take it from you. Like, they ruin everything. This company ruins fucking everything. Like, seriously. I couldn't believe what I saw. I went from a high to being like, oh my god, the show actually is cool now. And then I just went down. It's like they yank you down. Like, nah. You're enjoying something? Not on our watch. Jinder Mahal fought Drew McIntyre. We all know the outcome of this match. This match was very much nothing as well. This whole show is fucking nothing. Drew McIntyre beat him with a Claymore. That's all you need to know. And then he tried to kill Veer and Shanky after by swinging a sword at them. And I wondered, what if he actually lost his grip on the sword and it killed someone in the audience? Nikki Ash defended her Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Now, in my simulation, which is on the channel, which you can go watch, that was the best match of the entire simulation. They were pulling out chairs, ladders, kendo sticks. We were going crazy. There was near falls left, right, center. It was awesome. This match, not as good as that. But it wasn't super bad. I think the big thing about this match is Charlotte did like a corkscrew moonsault to the outside and actually hit it. That was awesome. That was cool. And then in the end, Charlotte puts Nikki in the figure 8 and she taps. And Charlotte wins the Raw Women's title. Normally I'd be very mad, but I honestly just don't care. I'm at the point where I just don't care anymore. That's what this has done to me. I just don't care. The match is just eh. That's the thing about what I'm going to tell you about most of these matches. They don't matter. The matches don't mean nothing. There's no match on this show that sticks out as, yeah, go rewatch it. None of them do. I would never recommend any match from this pay-per-view. It's just little moments in a match. And Rhea Ripley, we need to talk about that. She's coming out high-fiving people, and I'm asking my dad, I'm like, isn't she supposed to be a heel? Because she was doing the thing with Charlotte where she was like becoming Charlotte or whatever. And my dad's like, yeah, they just, 1 week she's a heel, 1 week she's not. I'm like, well, what the hell is this? She's coming out smiling, high-fiving people. I'm like, oh, I thought she was a heel. Edge versus Seth Rollins. I don't know what Seth was wearing. It was weird. Edge, on the other hand, came out to the Brood theme with the glasses and everything. He rose from the ground. It was awesome. Halfway on the ramp, he stopped. They played You Think You Know Me, so we got both themes. It was great. I love Edge's entrance. I will rewatch Edge's. If there's anything for you to rewatch, it's Edge's entrance and something a little bit later. The match was just, again, not too much in this match. Rollins did his usual spear into a pedigree counter, which they act like is the greatest thing in the planet Earth when he does it every time he faces someone with the spear. Kept building up the curb stomp. Edge had a good counter with the curb stomp where Seth went to curb stomp him, but Edge kind of turned around and grabbed the foot, so the foot was like almost near his neck. I did like that. Seth went for a Phoenix Splash, and Edge hit him with a spear, and then they got a close 2 count, which was cool. And then in the end, Edge puts him in the Educator submission. And when Seth's not tapping, Edge then puts him in the crossface, and Seth then taps. So I guess the crossface is Edge's new finish or something. And Edge wins. I'm happy. Because I thought they were going to give it to Seth, but no. Edge won. I'm happy with Edge winning. Very much. The match was just kind of bar the moments. Oh, also, Edge did the Biggie middle rope spear to the outside, which I have been making Edge do that since I was like a little kid. No joke. When I was a little kid playing my action figures, that's what I had Edge do. Do that middle rope suicide spear. And the fact he actually did it in real life made me so happy. Bobby Lashley Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship. I was scared out of my mind with worry that Goldberg was going to win. During the match, anytime Goldberg had any offense, the crowd booed. Anytime Bobby Lashley had any offense, the crowd cheered. So you could tell who they were fully behind. Goldberg got hit in the leg by MVP's cane, and it was the weird thing where he got hit with it, and then he waited 5 seconds and then started selling. It was like, what the heck? You can't even sell. Bobby then went after the leg for most of the match. Goldberg couldn't continue, so the ref went, okay, stop. So Bobby won and retained via referee stoppage. I'm happy. I don't care. Goldberg didn't win. I am good. He then attacked Goldberg's leg after the match. Goldberg's son then jumped on Bobby to stop him from beating up his dad, and Bobby put him in like the hurt lock, passed him out. And then MVP had a great line where he went, hey, Bobby couldn't have known that was Goldberg's son. You're not going to be just some rando. Which, I mean, true. I pray to God there's no more rematch. I pray to God this is it for Goldberg. Go away. And then the main event. Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against John Cena. I will say John Cena had a cool shirt out there, which if someone gave that to me, I would wear it. Where the back has all his title wins, and the date it was on, and the belt that he won. And then the front is like a Super Mario inspired, like him flying. I like that. The match itself was just, again, it was just majority of the match, like the beginning of the match was Reigns just beating up John. Then John got his little comeback spots in. You had the typical AA kick out, the typical fight out of the STF. He put Reigns through the table with an AA. Reigns hit a couple Superman punches. He put the guillotine in, you know, it's the standard stuff. And then Reigns speared him and won. So, you know, it was like, no one thought Reigns was losing either. Let's be honest here. But what the best part is after the match, Reigns is standing over Cena, holding that Universal title up high. And then Brock Lesnar comes out. Biggest pop of the night for me. Eclipse Becky, no fucking doubt. Brock comes out with the ponytail, jeans, bootcut jeans, and a black tank top. This dude is ready. Give him the title. Obviously, I don't actually mean give him the title, but like, I'm a Brock guy. He's my dude. I'm getting Viking Lesnar. Viking Brock with the beard. He came out, stood up to Reigns. Paul Heyman's like, oh god, no, oh god, no. And then apparently after the show, Brock Lesnar attacked John Cena. That rules. That absolutely rules. And it looks like he's going to be babyface. Babyface Lesnar. I don't know what to think. My mind kind of died when I saw him with the ponytail. You should have brought the hat out. Dude's going crazy. Reigns versus Lesnar at Extreme Rules next month. Probably. I'm there. All there. Let's go. If Brock wins, I won't be mad at all. Even though he's not going to, because Reigns is going to hold his belt out, like, at least Rumble. Then, yeah, this is awesome. I'm there for this. Brock Lesnar's my guy. Babyface Lesnar. Let's go. Let's go. So that's it. That's my SummerSlam review. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I give it a 6.5. Because I can't give it a standard 6. Because there are those cool moments sprinkled in there. But I can't give it a 7. So it's a 6.5 out of 10. They said the show is going to be their WrestleMania. This was nothing like WrestleMania. This was barely even a SummerSlam. So that's it. Let me know what you guys thought about SummerSlam in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the video. And I'll see you guys all next time.